Hey, welcome to the Grit Culture. Hope everybody's having a great day. I hope everybody enjoyed their Father's Day, their Juneteenth weekend and everything. Back to the grind. I wanted to talk about the Sha'Carri Richardson, and some of the stuff that's been talked about online dealing with her. If you don't know, she's a track star, young woman from Dallas, Texas, who qualified for the Olympic team in Tokyo. She won the 100-meter race, and there's a lot that's been spoken about her whole appearance. I myself, I'm about to go run, about to go get a jog in, so it's appropriate to talk about right now. But yeah, they're talking about her appearance. She has a real flamboyant appearance. Orange hair. She wears different colors, different colors of hair, the weaves and everything, and the long fingernails. Got tattoos over her body. And so, you've had, a lot of people, speaking about it. Apparently, saying, she looks too ghetto and stuff like that. And then you have people who are coming out to the defense of her, and saying, this is all just agenda just to tear down another black person or tear down a black woman, anything, The simple fact of the matter is let people live how they want to live. Let people dress. Let people wear what they want to wear. It's a free country. It's America supposed to be built. That's what they say. Supposed to be built off of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So, the pursuit of happiness would be your appearance also. Now with you being in a public forum and you have all eyes on you, it does open yourself up to different criticisms or, just people speaking on you. But, if nobody's talking about you, then what are you doing? You're really not, you don't have no attention if nobody's really talking about you. So everybody's going to say something about you when you're in the public eye. Now I have my own, feelings about, all the, all that stuff, all that extra stuff. I feel that, women can do whatever they want. A lot of times, and I say a lot of times, it's not every situation, but a lot of times it's a symbol of insecurity. They don't feel good about who they are, so they put a lot of these different things, makeups and all type of different stuff. And like I said, that's not always what it is, but a lot of it is just trying to add on and trying to improve your appearance because you may not feel too good about yourself. I'm not saying that's what she does. Maybe she's just a flamboyant person. Maybe she's just a flamboyant person. You got people, but it's nothing when they talk about her, anybody talking about her, it's nothing. It's not tearing down a black woman or anything like that. It's just what people do. Even the muscular, and they saying she looks like a man. That's just what people do. It's just especially on social media. And, everybody's saying what's on their mind. Everybody is saying what's on their mind. And so people are going to say different things like that. And you want to keep things respectful, but a lot of times people are going to make different observations from certain. When I see her interview and everything, it's clear. You look at this. That's a woman, a very muscular woman. But some of these angles that they take in these pictures does look mannish. You start to look. You start wondering if it's a transvestite or something like that, just from the the angles. And it's a valid. It's a valid assessment because a lot of times that's especially in black community, that's what a lot of the the transvestites and stuff, that's the appearance that they take. They put on the same type of, hair, nails, long eyebrows and stuff like that. Fuck around, have tattoos in the same places. So, it's an accurate assessment, but, like I said, we still want to be, you still want to have people be respectful of a person. And, you don't want to still go up there and talking about what's appropriate and inappropriate and stuff like that, because it's what she wants to do. It's how she wants to express herself. You just had a lot of people just last week, probably some of the same people who are, angry about this, but they were, questioning people wearing bonnets. They were mad at what Monique was saying about bonnets, which me personally, I don't care what a person wears. Now, like I said, do certain hairstyles, to certain, things that people wear, for men and women. Does it, can it be a stereotypical indicator of what their personality or what actions they may take? Could it be that, in reality, that's not what it is. You can't judge a person from their exterior, but when you want to start making, placing bets on something, or, the probability of something, yeah, that's what it usually is. Just like, let's not keep it on black people. If it was some white girl or white guy and they come out looking like some hick, looking like somebody from, way out in Hicksville, looking like a trailer, from a trailer, we're going to talk about them. We're going to say the same things. And then people do it all the time. Oh, they look like some racist or something, look like a redneck and stuff like that. We make our own assumptions. We make our own little, we prejudge a person. But like I said, it doesn't make it right, because you still have to deal with a person's, the content of their character and what's on the exterior. So, if you haven't watched her, she's amazing. She's amazing. And, she's been through a lot. Her mother just, passed away a week before. Her biological mother, keep in mind that. So she's been through a lot. You can tell she's been through a lot because, she refers to her as her biological mother, which basically is saying that that's not the person who raised her. So you can tell that she's been through some things as a child coming up, and, she's triumphant. You just gotta let people do what they do. Whether they want to wear, weaves, this, whatever. Whether they want to wear weaves or whatever, wear bonnets. You let the market decide. Women are gonna wear those different things. Men are gonna wear whatever they wear. And, if the market says, if there's a market of people who like that, then shit, why would a person change? Why would a person change? They're gonna do what they do. And then they don't, and more times than not, the person's not gonna care what anybody else thinks. And there's somebody for everybody. So, when I'm just speaking on people who make those type of moves so they can be appealing to the market. If there's a market for it, just like men get dreads and stuff because there's a market, because there's a lot of women that get dreads, and like women get weaves because there's a whole market of men who like that. And then if it's vice versa, and if you're finding a man or woman that you like, the market's always going to set that, So don't be mad, don't hate the player, hate the game. If a woman can go out and get attention and get whatever she needs in a bonnet, don't hate the player, to hate the game. If that's not ruining her relationship with a person, what does it have to do with you? What does it have to do with you? Now, there's certain ways to, to introduce yourself and show yourself when you're, making a business dealing or meeting with an employer or somebody. And that's not just, white or black or whatnot. But it's, if you're trying to make a business deal and you're trying to sell yourself to somebody, yeah, a lot of times appearance does. No, matter of fact, not a lot of times. Appearance and other different things and the way you act, it does come into play, because you're trying to sell yourself and a person wants to be sold. And that's on employment too. They're the ones who makes the decision at the end of the day. So when it comes to that, yeah, those are important factors. But just living your life and stuff like that, people are gonna do what they do. And you gotta let them, and they have the freedom, and I'm all for it. I support it all. But yeah, people see a flamboyant person on there. Like I said, you see a Dennis Rodman, they're gonna say something about a Dennis Rodman. They see a dude with a bunch of colored hair and all that. Then Dennis Rodman was the most flamboyant of them all. People are gonna say something. There's gonna be all type of different criticisms or just different remarks about the appearance. But when you go out there and do what you do and put out a great product and produce at a very high level, people gonna tend to overlook those things. And that's what, for the most part, people are doing with Sha'Carri Richardson. And that's what they'll continue to do as she continues to grow within her sport and within track and fields. Just as Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman is, recognized as probably the greatest defensive player in NBA history. And anybody, I don't know any team that would pass on to Dennis Rodman. So, just let your play do the talking. Now, the same people, I do want to say this, the same people that, talk about, people. My bad, I had a call come in, get it back on track. But what I wanted to say is the same people that have a problem with people speaking on appearances. You just had something to wear Trick Daddy, and I haven't listened to the whole thing, but I caught a little gist of what they were talking about, and this is all bullshit news. But Trick Daddy said something about Beyonce singing, said something that he doesn't think he's a good singer, which is his opinion. Now, when a person brings something like that to the table, the ideal thing would to be, if you have a problem with it, is counter back with why you believe she's a great singer. Why you believe she's a great singer, and keep it at that. But, people went on to his looks. They're talking about he looks like a raisin. Look like a damn brownie. They're coming out with all type of different stuff, talking crazy about Trick Daddy. Like, damn, y'all gonna do Trick like that? Like, not Trick. But, they started jumping into those ad hominem attacks. A lot of these are the same people, the Beehive and stuff like that. They have a problem. I'm not sure if they, I'm not sure certain people individually, are aware of the situation or how they would react when it comes to, something like the Sha'Carri Richardson situation. But, people contradict themselves all the time. We see it all the time, especially in the social media age. So I'm pretty sure a lot of the same people would sit up there, they'd have a problem, but they turn around and want to comment on a person's appearance, especially when the initial conversation had nothing to do with appearance. It was on the product itself. That's where we got to keep into perspective and keep the conversation on track when we have these discussions. If somebody sit up there and they put out a review about a certain company and the product that they produce, their food, whether it's a restaurant or something, and you have all of a sudden the people get mad because they don't like this person's personal opinion, so they start attacking the person's appearance. I mean, where do you think this type of behavior stems from, where everybody feels like they want to comment on how a person dresses or their facial features and different stuff like that, and doing it in a degrading way? Where do you think it comes from? it's something that's been normalized, right? You know. But you know, like I said, that shit comes with the public you know, exposure. This is something you gotta have tough skin in. Something you gotta have tough skin and, you know, learn to keep it pushing. It comes with it, you know. Try to put out good energy, put out to be the beacon of light so you can help people grow, you know, and hopefully people continue to make changes and continue to grow and elevate within that field. But, you know, all you can do is what you do. You know, you can't let none of that bring you down. Go out there and perform. Just go out there and perform. So that's all I got on this. Salute to Sha'Carri Richardson. Seems like a, you know, very amazing young individual. I loved her little interview afterwards that she gave, and you know, my heart goes out to her. Feel bad that she lost her biological mother. But yeah, keep striving for more. Keep striving for more. And hopefully we can get more. Hopefully we can go out to the Tokyo Games and go kill it. Go kill it out there on the track. So, you know, I'm supporting you 100%. That's all I got. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will holler at y'all later. Peace.